next data step will be November 15th at 1:30.
After being charged to court over the alleged $42 million scam and given his due fine and sentence, Floyd Mayweather became an instant mess, collapsing as he cried out for help. The Hall of Famer had his recent controversies culminate in a very brutal fine and prison sentence on Friday after many allegations and evidence of him involving himself in fraudulent transactions and other money crimes. He was slammed with a heavy fine and 2 years jail term.
I would also note this provided me a number of letters to the community service work that he has done, and 20 hours of community service work with Habitat for Humanity, 10 hours of community service work with Green Square, 15 hours of community service work with the
6-month sentence in the Clark County Detention Center, 90 days of which will be served in custody, the remaining 90 days to be suspended. He will be given 3 days credit for time served. I will give him credit for.
This was after the boxing legend and his lawyer had done so much to push for an out-of-court settlement, and along the line he had spent some good money trying to evade the ultimate penalty. Part of the measures he used for this was to put one of his biggest mansions up for sale.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do.
In order to settle his court payment of $100 million, retired boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. delivered a knockout sale of his enormous Florida mansion, offloading the Miami Beach estate for an eye-watering $22 million. The former fighter picked up the property in 2021 for $18 million, according to Realtor.com, so the seller most likely made a profit on the deal, which appears to have been conducted off-market.
for a total of 45 hours so far. I know you indicated you may have additional community service work that you want to present today.
I will do that at the next steps, Judge.
That's fine. He has fully complied with those orders. Mr. Mayweather, at this time, do you remember the
Mayweather Jr. did the transaction through an entity connected to him, Fu Yoso LLC. According to The Real Deal, the buyer will assume the $13 million mortgage with the next payment of $98,700 due in December. The outlet reports it marks the first move in what could prove to be a very lucrative real estate project for Mayweather Jr., who also recently listed his Beverly Hills home for an even bigger sum, $48 million to be precise. That property, which was put on the market in September, has yet to find a buyer. However, should the undefeated champion manage to lure someone in who will pay his full asking price, he stands to earn a whopping $22.5 million profit on the sale.
It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
After 7 years of ownership and in a bid to save himself from the legal controversy he has found himself in, Floyd Mayweather Jr. decided to return his lavish mansion tucked into the heart of Beverly Hills back to the market. The asking price is an impressive $48 million, which is a whopping $22.5 million more than the former pro boxer and current exhibition fighter originally paid for the French modern-style spread. Records show Mayweather paid out $25.5 million in cash for the property back in 2017, shortly before he retired. However, the transaction records show that the funds were gotten through illegal means.
Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do?
Set behind high hedges and iron gates on a half-acre parcel that is next door to the Beverly Hills Hotel, the all-white structure was built on spec by Los Angeles-based real estate developer Niall Niami, who picked up the 1990s home that previously stood on the property in 2014 for $16 million from Marianne Metropolis, wife of billionaire businessman C. Dean Metropolis. A cocktail bar and glass-encased wine display are just some of the home's numerous amenities Floyd Mayweather's scam had. brought in huge money to afford a snazzy residence which is introduced by a marble-clad foyer boasting a dangling chandelier hanging from a Corford ceiling and contains a total of 6 bedrooms and 10 baths spread across more than 15,000 square feet. Glitzy amenities include a handsome wood-paneled library and a cocktail bar flanked by a glass-encased wine display plus a separate guest house that comes with a movie theater fully equipped. Concession stand, a gym, staff quarters and a 4-car garage. Among the other standout features is a living room sporting a decorative fireplace surrounded by a mirrored accent wall and 10 sets of French doors spilling outside, as well as a formal dining room and a sleekly designed kitchen outfitted with an eat-in island and an accompanying breakfast nook. A plush primary suite flaunts a private terrace and dual walk-in closets and baths, while the resort-like grounds are spotlighted by a pool and spa sitting amid a black and white striped sun deck. Fireside living room has dark herringbone patterned wood floors and 10 sets of French doors in addition to his Beverly Hills home, which is listed by Josh Altman and Matt Altman of Douglas Elliman. The 47-year-old Michigan native, who is estimated to have brought in more than $1 billion in total earnings during his boxing career, still owns a $10 million mansion in Las Vegas and a Miami Beach compound he acquired in 2021 for $18 million.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Aside from putting his houses up for sale, Floyd Mayweather has also been trying other ventures to pay up the huge fine in front of him. He recently took his fraud to another level, where he is looking to get thousands of dollars from people for some of his old belts and gloves while using a crypto bait to entice them. He recently hosted Acme Warawat at the Mayweather Boxing Fitness Gym in Tribeca, New York City for a private training session, an event that was covered by TMZ and has since sparked attention across the crypto and sports communities. I had the pleasure of spending time with Acme ASET's founder in NYC last week. I believe in Acme and ASET. ASET is a DeFi project that has been around for several years, said Mayweather in a statement to his over 50 million social media followers, expressing his trust in Acme and ASET.
I want everybody to look. Gucci bags, Louis bags, everything right here, we giving away. Of course, autographed gloves, but I'm gonna do something special.
With the launch of Why Floyd Trusts in ASET, Floyd was inviting his sports celebrities, friends and fans to join the movement so he would make some money from it. The boxing legend and his partners were charging over $20,000 worth of coin for a private Zoom call with Floyd Mayweather, $100 USDT, a chance to win signed boxing gloves by Floyd Mayweather. Also, the top ASET spender would win the official World Boxing Council World Champion belt from his exhibition fight against John Gotti III. During June 2023, signed by Floyd Mayweather, the Juneteenth Freedom Belt awarded by the World Boxing Council was created to commemorate Juneteenth, the U.S. federal holiday marking the emancipation of enslaved African Americans.
Let's give 2 tickets away to my next exhibition in Mexico. But what I need everybody to do is follow all the...
It has been awarded only a handful of times, including to Jermall Charlo and Floyd Mayweather, due to post-fight chaos in the Mayweather vs. Gotti III exhibition. The belt was presented backstage by World Boxing Council President Mauricio Suleiman, making this specific edition extremely rare and tied to a widely publicized moment in modern boxing history. This move comes right after Acme Warawat recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Royal Office of Sheikh Ahmed bin Faisal Al Qasimi of the United Arab Emirates and added Floyd Mayweather to their team as a major partner. The goal aims to promote blockchain adoption and financial innovation, positioning ASET as a key digital payment partner in the $3.9 billion casino resort project on Al Mojon Island in Ras Al Khaimah.
And be that lucky winner. All of this, 2 tickets, let's do it.
With Floyd Mayweather publicly joining ASET and giving away memorabilia assets like the Juneteenth World Boxing Council belt entering the spotlight, this moment marks the beginning of a global movement redefining how fans, communities, and creators engage with legacy culture and technology. Floyd joining the ASET community is just the beginning, said Acme Warawat, founder of ASET. When you bring together world champions, real-world asset, utility, and decentralized ownership, you are witnessing a cultural shift. We are seeing more athletes, creators, and ultra-high net worth figures lining up to be part of this. The future is being written now, and it is in the hands of those who hold ASET. As momentum accelerates and access remains limited, early supporters have a chance to be part of one of the most culturally significant decentralized campaigns of 2025.
Is my real estate, my family, different things I'm involved with. You know, it's all about helping kids, the new generation.
You're gonna break it tonight. OKC gonna win. OKC gonna win. Hey, listen.
While Floyd's association with them was initially perceived as a legacy in motion, we now understand the motive behind his intentions, that at the core of everything he was doing was a desire to get himself out of trouble. This is Mayweather's latest attempt to get out of trouble and bail himself out of jail. He has had a long history of offenses and crimes, and that was one of his main reasons for getting a new chief executive officer.
Satisfied with life, you know, just in general.
You surprised you're still at this level at this age? Did you ever picture yourself to be at this level at this age?
Well, you know, I think we're 17 years in it now. You know, I think 16 was last year, so 17 years. Still hungry, still dedicated. You know, and when the time presents itself, I approach it like I always approach it. You know, in the best manner.
Speaking of what happened a few months ago, you know, it was reported all through the media.
Recently, many people in his team tried to skip several interviews and questions regarding Floyd Mayweather's detainment. The CEO was not the only one from Floyd Mayweather's team to be guilty of this. Many of them have not helped matters, as they have mostly been silent on the issue. However, being the chief executive officer of Mayweather Promotions and being more prominent than the others, he is the most guilty of this.
Floyd Mayweather. So, you know, everything that I did, you know, in the past, if it was something negative, I apologize. And you know, Terrence Crawford, continue to be great, continue to do you, continue to love you.
The chief executive officer of Mayweather Promotions dodged the question repeatedly. Despite being asked the same question over and over again, he quickly brushed off the rumors and deliberately skipped questions regarding Mayweather being held hostage in Dubai. He refused to answer when asked about Mayweather's alleged hostage situation in Dubai. Well, this is probably because Floyd Mayweather himself has not addressed the controversy in his back and forth with Davis. Rather, he has been taking jabs at his former protege and taunting him by requesting he fights multi-division champion Shakur Stevenson. Instead, he was quick to shower praises on Gervonta Tank Davis when he was asked about his upcoming fight in a month's time.
To hear you kind of grown man in that situation, I really, you know, that's actually kind of dope, because you know, and also acknowledging that at a time in your life and your career when you were younger, you know, you talk different. And so
against an MMA guy or a YouTuber, I gave the sport as a professional, I think 21 straight years, or 21 years. I like the fact that I still hang out with my grandson. I'm still sharp. I'm able to still put, you know, huge deals together on the outside, and that I made smart investments. I don't do exhibitions to prove that I'm the best, or exhibitions just to entertain the people, have a little fun, and make a cool payday.
Gotcha. Speaking of people we have problems with, this was rumored, and it could just all be rumored, but did you ever have a problem with Jay-Z?
No, what problem with Jay-Z? About what?
Oh, that's what I was saying. I was going through some stuff, just asking.
He was then asked about the feud between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis, with the reporter asking him for confirmation of Mayweather being held hostage in Dubai. The reporter questioned, "Just out of curiosity, bro," he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that? However, he sneakily skipped the question like he was never asked and kept on with his praises for Gervonta Davis. Then a lucky interviewer was able to successfully extract some information from Leonard Ellaby after such a long time. Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Ring Headquaterzz and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.